Hello, beautiful souls. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that it's 2023 already. As you can see, I'm still rocking the Christmas tree, just not ready to let all that holiday festivities go. And I'm just curious, how do you feel about that? I have to admit, like, I was excited to get back into routines and but sad at the same time to have my house so quiet. My kitties are away at school and but the routine is great and we are all super excited to have like the new year, the I don't know. I don't really see it as like a fresh clean slate, but some people do. So we all have our perceptions of what the new year will be and what that feels like for us. And in all honesty, I wanted to bring some like just real talk around where the new year brings us, right? Like nothing really has changed since yesterday or like the end of last year, right? Like you are still the same person that you were in December as you are now. And there is that view of the fresh clean slate, which is amazing, and it if that gives us some clarity or like room to step into something that we hadn't stepped into before, that's really powerful. And that is the way that I choose to see it is, it's giving us space to step into something that we hadn't experienced or been before. So what do we mean by that? So I always say that I am like creating space for people to be able to be the best versions of themselves, to be able to um, do things that they never saw before. Because if they can't see it because they're so close to their situations and everything, then we need someone to create space for us to, that belief for us to be able to step into something new. And so that's what I believe the new year does for us, right? Like we've done and accomplished and strived and worked and hustled and grind and struggled through all the things last year. And the new year gives like a new space. We're like, okay, all that's done, all that learning, everything that we went through is finished. And now we can step into something different. So many people like have a word that they step into. Many people have like resolutions. Many people have goals. It doesn't matter, just as long as it works for you. So, the thing that I really wanted to connect and talk to you about today was, or talk with you today, is like really getting connected with what fires you up, what lights you up. I have talked with probably thousands of people this last year, and I have found that so many are like just struggling and dissatisfied and having a hard time where they're at, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in business, whether it's in work. They want something different, but they don't know what it is. And the thing is like we have to get real. We have to slow down enough to connect with ourselves and really dig deep and find out like what do we want? I ask all the time like what do you really want? And the most people don't really know. We want what everybody thinks that we should want, what our parents want for us, what our partners want for us, what our kids are wanting for us, right? Like, but what really lights you up, what gets you excited, what makes you like want to jump out of bed and do what you do every day? Because that is what is going to like give you the motivation and the drive to really jump out and do something different. Because 95% of the time we are in our comfort space, we are on autopilot, we are doing the same things, thinking the same thoughts and speaking the same way and taking the same actions as we always have. And somehow doing all those things we expect to get something different, but we can't have anything different if we don't think differently, if we don't allow ourselves to expand and be dive into a different space and find something new within ourselves that we never knew was possible or we didn't know was there before. That's why personal development is high on my priority list. Every single morning I get up and I study, I read, I learn more about me, I reflect, I find out more about who I am. Like, and that growth is going to help you to do your job better, to connect with others better, to be a better partner, to be a better, um, more expansive, expressive self. It's going to help you to connect with what we want in life. And what do we really want? What's the point of being here? It's for us to experience and for us to feel love, to feel joy, to like connect with that, right? Like, why do we want anything? Why do we go out and buy the things that we buy? Well, because we think that they're going to bring us happiness, because we think that it's going to help make us feel happy, to make us feel love, to make us feel joy. Well, the secret, let me just tell you, it's already here, right? We have to find that within ourselves. You can't buy love and happiness, right? And we can't find it in other people, but we can connect with it here. And then when we connect with our happiness, our joy, our love here, and what lights us up on the inside, then we go out and start taking actions. We start doing our jobs. We start speaking differently. We start feeling and thinking differently. And then everything shifts and everything changes. So this morning, I decided that I was going to get back into my like activity routine, as far as like, making sure that I'm in movement every day instead of just sitting at my desk all day long. So I made sure to get out and get in a walk, right? Like, that's something that I am allowing myself to step fully into this year. Right. And I started it before the holidays and then I fell off and now I'm getting back into it. Right. So, as well as like upping my water intake, like there's all kinds of like mini little goals that I am choosing to allow myself to step into and to experience more fully so that I can feel my best. So, and when I feel my best, I'm able to just be lit up and be in a different vibration and frequency, and that so I can connect with the people that I want to connect with. Because I guess what I'm trying to help you to connect with is like connecting with your love, your joy, like your purpose, what makes you happy, right? Like, I've had people express to me all the time. They're like, "Oh, you're always selling something," or, well, yes. And money is great. Like, we need money. It's a tool to help us to get what we want and to be able to experience the things we want. But more my purpose, like the thing that lights me up is to help you live your best life, right? Whether that's through upgrading your thinking and how you feel about yourself and allowing you to learn more about yourself through personal development or through products and services that can help your body to feel its best and to like feel the healthiest that you can feel and to overcome, health challenges and all that. Like, that's always been what has lit me up, was to help others feel and live their best life. And when we do that, when I do that, of course I'm able to, receive compensation for that, which allows me to pour into my family, my children, and for us to experience the things that we want to experience. But like, just having that money isn't my end desire. Like, what really lights me up is seeing my clients like make shifts and moves, to see them achieve their goals, to get those emails saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This and this and this just happened." Right? To help them to help you get what you want, to live and feel and have that best life and that best experience. So that's what lights me up. So I want you to connect today and like figure out what lights you up. What is it that you love doing? And I will be honest, not everybody is able to do what they love and do it as a job and get compensated for it. But you can definitely do it on the side if that's not a possibility for you in this moment. Um, but I do believe that everybody could do what they love. I was getting a call. Okay, I think I'm still live. So, have it be part of like how you get compensated and everything. But if it's not right now, that's okay. Just choose to see the positive in your situation and the things that you're doing and where you are going and then strive after what makes you happy, what lights you up when you're not at work, right? But do focus on the positive, focus on what you want, right? We spend so much time in that negative thought process, in that negative thought pattern of and it's habitual. We all do it, focusing on what we don't want and the problems and all that. Well, that's where that personal development comes from and comes in and helps you to really streamline and be aware of your thinking, because we create everything twice. We create it first in our thoughts and then it is created in the physical. So I just really want you to get connected with, what do you love? What really lights you up? Where are you going? Like, what do you desire? And I mean, my family is like my why for sure, but what lights me up is seeing people living their best lives and knowing that I helped support them in doing that. And that's where I get like the most like fired up and aligned. And it's finding this alignment. And all of us are going to have different areas that light us up. Some people it's like cooking food that like tastes amazing and they pour their love into that. Some people it's like putting clothing together and styles together for people and helping them to, you know, feel their best that way. Like whatever it is for you, I want you to really connect with what that is. And then the next few days, I'm going to be hopping on here and talking more about mindset shifts that you can work on to make this your best year and to continue to make your life, the rest of your life, be everything that you desire it is to be. Because it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter what you've done up until now, you still have plenty of time to expand and to experience what you want to experience. Okay. So sit down, take some notes, write out what it is that you love. And I heard one of my friends talk about this morning. So I'm going, and I was like, I love this. So I'm going to pop it in here. Um, and having a notebook for the next week and take it with you everywhere. And you'll have it divided. Like one side is just like things that you love. And then the other side is maybe things that you don't necessarily enjoy. And I want you to keep a tally of what you love, what you enjoy, what you love, what you maybe didn't enjoy. And she said like weaving the red string. The red string is the things that you love, and we need to weave that red string into all the different parts of our lives. And in order to do that, you because lots of days you may like go to work and you maybe don't love your work, and then you know like it just dredges on and you didn't really bring the love and the light and the what lights you up inside into it. And then of course your day kind of ends up like at the end of the day you're like, yeah, that sucked. So weave more of the red string into your day, right? Make sure to do something that makes you happy, whether it's going and getting yourself a coffee, getting outside and going for a quick walk, I gave myself a nice little mini facial this morning. Like, all these things, you can weave in different things that like help raise your vibration and help you feel connected and taken care of. We are allowed to be selfish. We are conditioned by society not to be, but we aren't able to really serve and to be the best version of ourselves unless we put ourselves first and make sure to weave that red string into our days. So I encourage you to take that notebook and keep track, keep a tally of where you are weaving things that you love into your life, into your day every day for the next week. And I will see you again tomorrow for more mindset shifts for 2023. All right, talk to you soon. Expect abundance.